In this video, we're going to look at subtracting fractions with unlike denominators. So we're going to start by looking at the problem 2/5 take away 1/3. And what we see here is we see two squares, the first square being partitioned into 2/5, the second square being partitioned into 1/3. Now, what we're going to look at is we are going to notice that right here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 rows. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come to this shape right here and I'm going to partition it into 5 rows. So I'm going to go across like this, this, and this, to where I now have 5 rows just like the left square. Then I'm going to look at the right fraction, and I notice that I have 3 columns. 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to come across, and on the left side, I'm going to partition into thirds, just like this. Now, what I'm going to do from here is I'm going to find the common denominator. The common denominator is going to be how many pieces are in the total square now. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That is my common denominator. That means that this one right here also has 15 pieces in it. Well, then we look for our numerator. Our numerator represents the number of pieces that are colored in. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we put 6 right there. And here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And put 5 right there. Now that we have a common denominator, it makes it easier to solve. We know that our denominator will stay the same, so 15, and 6 minus 5 is 1, 1/15. So 2/5 minus 1/3 is equivalent to 1/15. Let's look at another one. So here we have 7/8 take away 1/2. Well, again, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to notice that I have 8 rows right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I need to come across over here and I need to turn this into 8 rows, following the same pattern that we see right next to it. Alright, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at this one and realize that it is partitioned into 2 pieces. Now, I'm going to come over here and I'm going to partition this into 2 pieces, or halves, straight down the middle. So when I look at this, I can now solve this by finding a common denominator. So my denominator is going to be how many pieces are in each picture. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So my common denominator is going to be 16. My numerator is how many pieces are colored in. Well, this would be 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 pieces are colored in. And then when I look at my other picture, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 7/8 minus 1/2 can really be thought of as 14/16 minus 8/16. So what I'm going to do, I know my denominator stays the same, so I go ahead and bring it over. And I'm going to focus on my numerators. 14 minus 8 gives me 6. So 6/16. Or if we wanted to simplify this, if we wanted to put it into simplest form, what we could do is we could do 3/8. 6/16 or 3/8. They are equivalent fractions. Let's look at one more. So here we have 4/5 minus 1/4. Again, I have 4 pieces right here, and right here I have 5 pieces. So that means over here, I need to mirror those 5 pieces. And right here, I need to mirror those 4 pieces. So I'm going to add my lines. So I'm going to start by adding my 5 pieces right there. And then here, we're going to have our 4 pieces. All right, so now we are able to solve this. So my question for you, my first question for you, is what is the fraction represented in this picture? Exactly, 16/20. Okay, because we have 4 pieces across, so that's 4, 8, 12, 16, whereas we got our numerator, out of 20 pieces total. What is the fraction for our second picture? Exactly, okay? We have 5/20. We know our denominator is the same, and then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces. So if we solve this, what is the answer to 16/20 minus 5/20? Perfect, 11/20.